first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopped there by the fourth-year ball hawk coming off his first All-Pro nomination, Derek Stingley Jr.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Off to throw here, it's 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of running.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Kicks away from one. And he's taken down at the 30. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short.
20.
Receiver in motion, he's headed right. 3rd down run by Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
180. 4 down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And it's 3rd down now.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, just couldn't quite hang on.
Brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. From the gun, Goff. Caught out wide. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. First give on the ground. It's Woody Morris. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Sailors now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Goff trying again on second and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First down. Go, 20.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie.
Goff's pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
All right.
First down, Stroud. Throws a bullet down the left sideline. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First down throw by Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Heads-up play from the linebacker there to take a short, innocent pass and just turn it into a major highlight for him and his guys.
And I know people are watching that going, how in the world the quarterback not see that linebacker?
Yeah.
But sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you could fit that ball in. And that linebacker said, not on my watch.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
On the quick, right?
He's back to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
The Texans first down.
Oh, right.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It's Marks on the handoff. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it. I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Already.
He'll throw it. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down. From the gun, Marks gets it. He's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now, first round. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go.
First down, it's a run with Marks. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator is going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. You have the awareness to stop that draw before it can get started.
Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Going after it, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's give to Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Back to throw it. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Value 3.
Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy. All third short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
At the 13-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
13-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Lions in range for a game-winning score. The ball on the 13. Once again, it's 2nd and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
The toss play, Montgomery. This drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Black 20.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. This is complete to Schultz. He reaches the sideline, clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7. Lions going to the dime look here on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. Throwing now. Searching well behind the line. Takes this one off, Marks. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Trying to set this up quick.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. He does it. He scores on a miracle play, Brock, and now they can go for the tie or the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Goff back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one hits for 30. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, it's Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Fuck.
There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions break the tie and go up by 6. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Oh, okay.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Oh, big interception. interception here. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions
Good game.
set up and goal to go after
I'm warming up.
down inside the 10.
I'm warming up.